just a greeting. It signifies a hope that a beautiful morning will bring a smile on your face and happiness in your life. Being happy or sad, gloomy or excited are options that are presented to you every morning. You just have to make the right choice. I once again wish you a happy morning. I feel greatly honored and privileged to have an opportunity to give a warm welcome to one and all presented here, namely Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Shakuntala, chairpersons of Vail High Tech Institution, Mr. Kishore and Mahalakshmi, trustee of Vail High Tech, Dr. Murugeshan, principal, Dr. Raju, vice principal of Vail High Tech, and Dr. Yuvraj, head of the Department of Biotechnology, staff members and students of Biotech Department. Here an appreciative welcome to you all once again. It's a prestigious moment for Ms. Suhasini, alumni of Biotechnology Department. She is going to pursue her post-graduation in University of Copenhagen in Food Sciences and Technology, Denmark. She is flying towards her destination in third week of August, that's within a couple of days. She is a reputed student both in her mannerism and her studies and found favor in all the eyes of the staff members and her friends. The best part is she scored 6.5 out of 9 in IELTS examination. Here I go on behalf of all the dignitaries seated here. I wish her all the best and bon voyage for her future career and life. Now I request Dr. Murugeshan, principal of Vail High Tech, to speak few words about her. Please.
Good morning to everyone. So, this is another bon voyage function where we have all assembled here to send our great alumni, Ms. Suhasini of Biotechnology Department. So I expect many such events to happen in our college. I just now gone through the register in which all the bon voyage functions have been recorded. I could see comparatively BTU leads. Many students have gone for higher studies to abroad. So like that in our college also, I expect more and more students from various departments should go to various institutions around the globe, right? To say our name, say Vail High Tech Engineering College is there from Tamil Nadu, India. So we have all come from such a great institution. We have come here for higher studies and we are learning something and we again return back to India for the betterment of the nation. So that should be the motto of this function, and that is why all people have been asked to gather here. Right? So here is your friend Suhasini. She is likely to journey on 22nd, right? 22nd August she is leaving to Denmark for her higher studies. It's a very great opportunity to study in abroad. In fact, I had an opportunity to go for Europe for a few years, and I could see many people are studying from India, particularly from Tamil Nadu. In Turkey, now the agitation is going on. So that previously when I was there about 5 years back, I could see that many students from Tamil Nadu, especially from say Tindikal, Madurai, Trichy, those students are studying in such organizations, in such institutions in Ankara, Istanbul and all. So when I met them, actually I wondered why they have come to Turkey for higher studies. Because there are so many reasons how to select the institution, how to select the country where they are going to study. Because all of us are not rich, right? We need certain type of financial support from others, maybe in the form of stipend, maybe in the other scholarships or working scholarship, part-time job, something like that. That provision should be available. So people are studying in almost all countries, particularly speaking USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, now Germany also. Nowadays people go to such European countries like Poland, Denmark, Spain. So those countries also take much importance nowadays, and they are also giving wonderful experience of teaching. So you should enjoy that benefits. So we have to go around the world. We should learn many things. We should bring all the wealth to our own nation. That is the ultimate idea behind organizing such programs in the midst of students. So, food technology is another important program, particularly for biotechnology students. And I strongly believe that Vishwasini will be able to learn many things in this particular field and should bring the knowledge and experience to our parent country, India, and it should be useful for our country's development. So this I get assurance from here. Not only that, she should go for even higher studies like PhD and postdoctoral fellowship, and in my opinion is please do research, postdoctoral fellowship, and exclusively work on research areas, because there is a lot of gap in the research field, particularly in India. People are doing research, they are mostly in the academic level, paper level, right? Put into practice is very minimum, and put into patent level or manufacturing level is very, very less. So people like you should come forward, not only to study, but to have an in-depth research in your field of specialization and achieve something to note. Say for example, we are now saying that Pascal's law, Einstein's mass action law, whatever it is. So like that, some people should come forward other than this C.V. Raman, Chandrasekhar, very few people have got Nobel Prize, right? So like, people should come from you, this community, student community, young scientist community, to come forward to work dedicatively for doing research. You should forget about the rest of the world. Entirely live in the world of research. Even when I was doing my PhD, my guide will be telling that, wait, Murugesan, are you getting rest in the night or not? Because always I will be on the move. I will be having a small bicycle running between Anna University and IIT library and collecting many papers. I will be working on the night at any time when I was sleeping or when I was thinking on my bed. If I get some good ideas, I will immediately open the notebook and write down. Right? So, but unfortunately, I did not have an opportunity to go for PDF. Opportunities knocked to my door, but my family situations did not support me. Otherwise, I would have even selected PDF and other research areas. When I missed that opportunity, you people should take that opportunity and you please work for that. It is not just like that. We cannot go like studying something and reproducing the examination papers. You should involve yourself in the research. Dedicatively, you should work on that. Learn more and more learning. A real learner will never stop learning till the end of his breath. So you should go on learning. Right? Lifelong learning, people will say lifelong learning. Learning never ends. Go on learning something. And not only that, whatever you have learned, you should be communicated to the next generation. That is ultimately important. Suppose I know many things. If I am not delivering to other people to know, what is the use of learning? So you should be communicated to the other generation, next generation. Then only they will also come to know what are the things they have to fill the gap. Okay, so learn more and more and communicate to the next generation. Go for particularly the inventional discoveries. That is very important. Inventions or discoveries you have to concentrate. This is my request to all the people who are all assembled here, keeping an intention of going for higher studies in India or abroad. So please take this into your mind and let us take this opportunity to congratulate Vishwasini, who is going to take food technology side, MS in food technology in University of Copenhagen and Denmark. I wish her a great born voyage and let her come with all the blessings with higher studies, knowledge, skill, experience and research. Wish you best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And now I request Ms. Suhasini to speak about her and her future, what she's going to do. Please.
Good afternoon to everybody present here. Thank you so much Vailtech Institutions and Higher Education Department for organizing this Born Voyage function. I would like to thank the Principal Dr. Murugesan sir. Thank you so much for your wishes, and I would try my best to keep up the trust you have in me. I also like to thank the Department of Biotechnology. Every staff were very supportive and encouraging all through my 4 years, and they are the biggest part behind my bachelor's degree. Without a single staff, I don't think I would have been able to be successful in my bachelor's, and would have their encouragement, the guidance they had given me, it was like that was the most crucial thing that they had given me all through the 4 years. I would also like to thank my guide Yuvraj sir, right from my mini project till my thesis and publication. He was there guiding me all through the thing. He never used to show even traces of anxiety or annoyance all through the 4 years. Be it any time he was ready to clarify the doubts, and if I'm here today successful, it's because of him. Thank you so much. I'm grateful to you for my life. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. I should also thank Chandran sir because he has sacrificed many periods to give guidance to the students. He just wished every student to come up well in life. I don't think I have seen so far in any faculty. He was one such humble person who wanted every student of his to come up in life. Thank you so much, sir. And apart from them, every other staff, Smaila ma'am, Nithyangi ma'am, everybody was supportive all through my 4 years. Now coming back to you, I chose to pursue my masters in a very short period of time. I took this decision all of a sudden, so I did not have much time to prepare for this. So I just had about 1 to 2 months to give my English requirement test, NT test, everything like that. So I did not have much time. So I'm here. I'm not here to I'm not here to give any advice to you because the upcoming generations are much more talented and so mature that we don't have to guide you. But I would like to give you just 2 suggestions if you would like to take it up. One is that never compromise on your grades because your CGPA is something, a very important thing that you have to have. It plays a very important role. I realized it only when I was applying for the universities. It played a major role for applying to the universities, be it for higher education or for the placements. It was very much important. So try to maintain at least above 7.5. So that is much needed for you. So do not compromise on your semesters. I'm not telling you to study every day, but it is okay if you study during your study holidays. But then utilize that time for your competitive exams. Like GATE or GRE or TOEFL, just put your 100% efforts for your competitive exams, because once you graduate, nobody is going to ask you with what percentage you've come up. They are only going to ask you what are you doing and what are you going to do. So at that time, make sure that you are in an answerable position. So for that, these competitive exams will be very important. So please don't refrain from them. And the other suggestion which I would like to give you is have backup plans with you, because that is very much important. Because it's okay if you are focused only on pursuing your masters, or if you are focused about getting a job. But then I would suggest you to concentrate on both your competitive exams for your higher education and as well as for your placement exams, because having more plans and offers is going to make you feel satisfied. Because a few students whom I came across in Facebook who are heading to the same university to which I am going, they have not yet got their visas yet. So getting an admission is not a problem nowadays. So getting a visa at the proper time is much more important. So if you're going to have backup plans, it's going to help you in all ways. So even if unfortunately if you're not able to get your visa on time, you won't be able to start your course by September. You'll have to waste another year. So in that case, if you're going to have a job offer or some other offers in your hand, it would be helpful for you. So don't refrain from the others. Focus on both your higher education preparations and as well as on your placements. Don't just refrain from the other, thinking that the other is much more important for you. Concentrate on both of that, because that is at the end of the day what we choose is going to give us happiness and satisfaction. Let's not put us in a situation where the offer chooses us. Let's choose what we want for ourselves. Thank you so much. All the best for your future.
Dr. Murugesh, our principal, to felicitate Ms. Suhasini.
Sir, இங்க பாருங்க.
few words about the student, Miss Rashi. Suhasini.